Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahusha, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahusha, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahusha, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahusha. Praises
And
to
Eric
Yahweh,
Trump, I mean, talking about
Ba'ashem, Brakar Kadash. The Monster Apostles, Great Millstone, Citation of the Akim, said Akim, pushing the truth, is Yahweh coming in, Yahweh coming in. And just coming in with a little quick little lesson, because everything is coming. And you see the title of this is just called what it is. And we just going to bring the facts out and let the book speak. Ezekiel 33:1. Again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring a sword upon the land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman, because that's basically what's happening. All your religious leaders, whether they believe in Israel or Christianity, or your spiritual guys, them your watchmen. It said, if when he seeth the sword come upon a land and blow the trumpet and warn the people, then whosoever hear the sound of the trumpet and take not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. He heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning, his blood shall be upon him. But he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul. See that? So if you take warning, you will deliver your soul. So what is coming down the pipeline? Saying that we living in the last days, because a lot of y'all around under the impression. I met people at work who under the impression that we not. And I'm like, well, like it's over with for you guys. That's gonna be an easy kill. I'm pretty sure they took the vaccine. But this Hebrews 1:1, God, who in sundry times in a diverse manner spake, time passed by the Father, the prophets, has in these last days spoken unto us by his Son, whom he also appointed heirs unto all things, by whom he also made the world. And he tell you he spoke to us by his Son. So a lot of y'all, well, when that happened, like, well, dumbass, Luke 21:7. And they asked him, saying, Master, but when shall these things be? And what sign will there be when these things shall come to pass? And he said, take heed that you be not deceived, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and the time draweth nigh. Go ye not therefore after them, but you shall hear wars and commotions. Be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by. Then said he unto them, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famine and pestilence, and fearful sights, and great shine shall there be from heaven. And we seeing all those things happen and take place. So if you don't take warning, that's on you. But that's when he said it. This Ezekiel 33:6. But if the watchman see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquities, but his blood will I require at the watchman's hand. So Nate and all y'all speaking about this mark of the beast is not RFID chip, and the name is a doctrine. They trying to get them away from the name. So thou, O son of man, I have set thee as a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore shalt thou hear the word of my mouth and warn them from me. So you can't say the name is a doctrine when we already know, according to Acts, at playtime over with. Acts 4:12, neither is there salvation in any other, for there is no other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved. So like, what is we like talking about? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get one more. Just in case y'all get stupid. Because we know how y'all get stupid. Y'all quick to get stupid. This second Ezra 2:42. I Ezra saw upon Mount Zion a great people whom I could not number, and they all praised the Lord with psalms. And in the midst of them were a young man of high stature, taller than all the rest, and upon every one of their heads he sat crowns, and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on immortal, and have confessed the name of God. Now are they crowned and receive palms. Then said I unto the angel, What young person is that crowneth them and giveth them palms in their hands? So he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of God, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to command them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. So y'all better stop playing around this motherfucker. Y'all let Nate and these Christian Baptists and Catholic and these TD Jakes and all these spiritual guys and Oprah Winfrey's and Kyrie's and Kanye with they fake. Oh yeah, we Shemitic. Y'all let them little Shematics fool you if you want to. That's why the scripture says, "Study show thyself approved," and you better get with the right watchman. As the scripture said that the priest shall keep knowledge. So I don't know what the fuck y'all thinking about, but oh well. Let's keep it moving. Ezekiel 33 and 7. So thou, O son of man, I have set thee as a watchman to the house of Israel. Therefore thou shalt hear the word of my mouth and warn them for me. When I say unto the wicked, O wicked man, thou shalt surely die. If thou dost not speak to warn the wicked from his way, the wicked man shall die as iniquity, but his blood will I require at thou hand. So hey, don't become no respecter of person. You seeing where it's going, you know where it's going, you know what's right. All that camping, yeah, I'm cool. Shit, I'm cool. No, I'm cool with Yahweh Shah. That's who the fuck I'm cool with. But let's jump this. This Ezekiel 33 and 30. Also, thou son of man, thou children of thy people still are talking against thee by the walls and in the doors of the houses, and speak one to another, every one to his brother, saying, Come, I pray thee, and hear what the word that cometh forth from the Lord. And they come unto thee as thy people cometh, and they sit before thee as thy people, and they hear thy word, but they would not do them. So this ain't no celebrity contest. It said, For with their mouth they show much love, but their heart go after their covetousness. See, so y'all still want to do the birthdays, the holidays, the adultery, the worshiping of the gods. You still want to be yoked together with unbelievers, even your goddamn family members. Fuck them too. Shit. It said you're supposed to be what? Win them through the conversation. You're supposed to become one of them under the pretense of to either win them over through the conversation, but after 2 times, I ain't casting my prayers before swan. Period. Uh, for their mouth they show much love, but their heart goes after their covenants. And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that has a pleasant voice. And I ain't here for y'all fucking entertainment, nigga. Oh yeah, I know cuz you know them scriptures. He'll get you right there. You say something. No, I ain't your motherfucking entertainment. And can play well on the instrument, for they hear thy word, but they will not do them. And when this come to pass, and what is that this? That RFID chip, that salvation. When you ain't, yeah, all right. And when this come to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet was have been among them. And the apostles gave it to everybody straight. So y'all can talk, say what y'all want to say, and let vocab alone. Try to rewrite, and these new upstarts try to rewrite the wheel. Genesis and like that weak ass COINTELPRO CIA shit out of here. But let's go and go. This is Dro Salente on the Redictive channel, and very informative. And watch what they got to say, cause I don't know what the fuck y'all thinking about. That's where everything going. Period.
And the money's following away from the United States. So there's going to be the death of the dollar.
Death of the U.S. dollar. And as I mentioned, you have J.D. Vance at the Bitcoin conference and Eric Trump, talking about owning Bitcoin. and that the future is in crypto, it's in gold, it's in silver, it's away from these government currencies. As I've said for a long period of time here on the show, every government currency in world history has collapsed, all of them. What makes you think that the US dollar won't also collapse? Like, this is going to be the one currency that survives? Every currency in world history has collapsed. The US dollar, we had Representative Thomas Massey on the show last week.
He's great.
And I said, we're $36 trillion in debt. And he said, Clayton, he said, that's 36 trillion, what we see right now. He said, you add on it's about another 20 trillion on top of that. That's really where we are. The US dollar is collapsing in real time. We're watching it happening. So do you see, an accelerated pace for the US dollar, the sell-offs of these countries dumping US treasuries in a much larger capacity? The US dollar is a reserve currency of the world collapsing this year, or will it take a?
I don't know if it'll happen this year. I think it's going to, it's going to keep decelerating the dollar value. But again, and that's very important too, because gold is dollar based. So the deeper the dollar falls, the higher gold prices rise because it's cheaper to buy gold from in other countries to buy it. And going back to Vance, let's go back to Trump. Remember when Trump came out against Bitcoin, said it was destroying the dollar? Oh, that was only a couple of years ago. We won't talk about that.
I'd like to believe that what we do at MSRO is different from everybody else. We try to buy the very best of the best.
How he was so anti-Bitcoin, but now his family's into it. Again, we're writing the articles in the Trends Journal week after week. How they again, we said in the Trends Journal that Bitcoin and other cryptos are going to go way up because Trump got $100 million plus from the crypto club when he was running for president and during his inauguration. We said these coins are going to go way up, and now his family is into it. What, the Lutnick guys? Kids are into it. Witkoff's kids are into it. The Commerce Secretary, the guy that's our guy over there in Middle East concerns, whatever his title is, Witkoff. The whole club is into this thing. So again, and here's the other thing that's going to happen. We're all going to go, we've been writing about this, what they're going to say, we're getting rid of this dirty cash and we're going to digital. So it's dirty cash to digital trash. There's going to be central bank digital currencies. It's the future of the world. Going back to, again, to AI. Go to China. The people aren't using cash or anything anymore. Put out your palm. That's enough. Boop. Everything's going to go digital. And here's the deal. We came up with a new digital coin. And the value of it is blah, 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 blah. And we're going to get rid of our debt level because this coin is worth so much. They're going to make up any crap that they want. And by the way, Thomas Massey's probably the only person in the government that I really respect.
Yeah.
And I was a speaker at one of Ron Paul's events, and he.
So I advise you to go and finish watching that. You seen the name, the title, and like the apostle said, this they put it out there, so it's out there. It's Revelation 3:10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience. See that came out of 1 West. I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which is that RFID chip, which shall come upon all the world and try them that dwell upon the earth. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. And with that, shalom.